Hello guys, this is Sai Pawan. So in this week I have started learning Bootstrap, and before that I have learned that we can reuse the rule sets we have created already in CSS, and we can give multiple class names as an HTML attribute values. For example, here I given multiple class names, that is bg container, dflex, flex column, and justify content end. As I have said that I have started learning Bootstrap. Bootstrap is the large collection of predefined rule sets. Rule sets called code snippets. Code snippets are small codes written in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The code snippets include buttons, cards, carousels, etc., and many more. To use the code snippets provided by Bootstrap, we need to add the code within the HTML head element. We call it Bootstrap CDN. Here we are seeing right 4 lines between head. This is called Bootstrap CDN. There are different predefined styles in Bootstrap. For example, if I want to use for button, the Bootstrap class name is btn, is used to style the HTML button element. To achieve the different button styles, Bootstrap has the following class names like btn primary, btn secondary, btn success. These represents different styles for button. And also Bootstrap provides us with different types of buttons. One of them is outline buttons, which don't have a background color. To add the outline buttons in our HTML document, just replace btn in the above class names with the btn outline. And to apply different colors to the text, Bootstrap has the following class names too, like text primary, text secondary, text success, text change, danger, so on. If I want to apply background color, I can use like bg primary, bg secondary, bg success, and so on, etc. Bootstrap has many predefined class names. Some of them are card, carousel, alert, card body, and many more. I didn't use these properties in this code, but I have used some flexbox properties. First one is flexbox container. The Bootstrap class name dflex defines a flexbox container. The direct HTML elements in the flexbox container are called flex items. Another property is flex direction. The flex direction specifies the direction of the flex items in the flexbox container. First one is flex row. If I want the direction of flex items in a flexbox container to be horizontal, I can use flex row. Here I want the direction of flex items in a flexbox container to be vertical, so I use a flex column. And one more flexbox property is justify content. The justify content specifies the alignment of flex items along the flex direction in a flexbox container. If I given justify content start, it is used to align the flex items at the start of the flexbox container, either horizontally or vertically. Here I given vertical. And next one is justify content center. The justify center content is used to align the flex items at the center of the flexbox container, either horizontally or vertically, based on the flexbox direction. One more is justify content end, which I used here. I need flex items at the end of the flexbox container, so I used this justify content end. I will show you in the output for which I have used these flexbox properties. Output is like this. See the Royal Restaurant in there that I said you that in the last video. As I have taken it as card, so that card I am treating like flexbox. So I have made it to the end of the page. For this card, I have used the Flexbox properties. So that's all for this video. Meet you in the next video, guys. Please share your reviews and suggestions in the comment section. Thank you.